Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite makeup of 2020. This year I have never tried so many new products, purchased so many new items. Like, I have so much makeup that I've been trying. I've been loving it. I've been trying new techniques, yada yada. So I have a box filled with, I really cut it down to what I have been loving and using and like the best products of this year that I've tried. They might not have all like come out this year, but for me, what I've been loving the whole year of 2020. And it's funny because as much as I've been home with nowhere to go, I've had more time to just play with makeup and just mess around with it, because if it doesn't come out good, if the texture on my skin doesn't look good, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going anywhere or I have a mask on my face anyways. So I will list everything below as always. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump into all this makeup. Right, so I only have one primer that I'm going to talk about. This is the Milk Hydro, the Gripping Primer. Love this, game changer. I have always been one to do a pore filling primer, but this just makes such a huge difference in the way that the foundation lays on my skin, the longevity of my foundation. Can't recommend it enough. I love it. I heard of it from that TikTok girl, Michaela. She's actually from Massachusetts. I just love and adore her. I think she's the sweetest thing, and this primer is so good. My kids are like all around me, so this is what it is. Can we just like not break what I want to talk about though? So next I'll just jump into foundations. I only have two, even though I probably have legit 30 foundations. I actually have two more on the way. I ordered two other ones from Sephora. So the two I have are this new Nars foundation, the Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I have it in the color Valencia Medium 5. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is in the color 7 Neutral. These are absolutely gorgeous. I have problematic skin. I have acne scarring. I have acne. I have like uneven texture. Way that these lay on your skin. Let me talk about each of them individually. The Nars, I said it in one of my videos when I used it, it is just so pretty. Like, your skin looks plump and, thank you, and but with a really good coverage, but it's not thick and cakey. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The coverage is amazing. It has a beautiful matte finish, just like it says. I love it. It's so good. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I had heard a ton of good things about this. The coverage really is so beautiful. It's so thin, but gives you such a beautiful coverage. I'd say it is full coverage. Lasts all day, just doesn't get patchy. It doesn't, this color 7 for me is like perfect. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's very like skin-like. Powders lay on top of it beautifully. Anything lays on top of it beautifully. These are so good. All right, next I have a couple concealers. This e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I have the 16-hour Camo Concealer. This is super light. It's in light peach. I just put it in the very insides today. Oh, I might as well say I used all of this today. I used Nars, the primer, and then I used this just on the very inner corner of my eye. The coverage of this e.l.f. concealer is so crazy. It's seriously a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. Got a lot in this container. It has like that huge doe foot applicator, just like I love. And I have like 3 different colors of these, but I really like this light peach color for the very inside of my tear duct to really brighten up that area. It lasts all day long, sets beautifully with powder over top. I just can't recommend it enough, and it's so cheap. So on the other parts of my face that I use concealer, I have been loving the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have the shade Custard. People have used this for years, but like I said, in quarantine, like just playing with makeup, I've been watching a ton of makeup tutorials, makeup artists, celebrity makeup artists, and everybody uses the Nars concealer. So I tried it. I love it. It's beautiful. Full coverage. I like to let my concealer kind of sit under my eyes for a little bit. Like, I'll blend in my contour and stuff while this is sitting to kind of marinate into the skin, and then I blend it out, and it's just so good. Such great coverage. And sometimes I even feel with the I always say that, The Tarte Shape Tape, I have to go over like 2 times because I have super dark under eyes, but this just does the job by itself. Then we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This concealer is so good. I do not hear people talk about this enough. It is unbelievable. The coverage is great. I have this shade in 125 Light Neutral. It has a little applicator, so you can get really into right in the tear duct area to really brighten up your under eye. The coverage is amazing. It's beautiful. Like these two are like must-haves from the drugstore. They're so good. They have a ton of color options too in both of these. So inexpensive. So this one, I don't know why people don't talk about this more, but I'm telling you right now to go get it. It's so good. For my cream contour or liquid contour or whatever contour, this is the Born This Way Sculpting Concealer, and this is the color Chestnut. This is what I use today to do my cream contour. I love the color of this for my skin personally. It's like perfect, and it's super lightweight and blendable. I have a couple other cream contours that I've tried that just don't blend, and I look like I have like just straight up lines of contour on my face because I can't flip and blend them in. This is perfect for contour. I highly recommend this. This color for me is perfect, and I love the formula. Contouring my cheekbones and my forehead, I just love it. All right, last for concealer, I have the Nars. This is like a paint pot. It's a soft matte complete concealer in the shade medium to ginger. So what I use this for, also from Michaela on TikTok, I love her. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. She did her acne coverage, and she said to get a pot concealer, she used the Nars concealer, and she put it over the spots where she had different spots of acne, and she just let it sit there and then just put her makeup right on top of it. That is what I did today. You should have seen, my skin has been crazy. I'd mentioned it before, but my skin has been breaking out like crazy for the past couple of months, and such a good trick to use this. Even, you know, just using this as a concealer, it's so good, so full coverage. It's not chunky, it's just perfect. I love it so much, and I love that tip to do that. If you have any acne marks or scarring even, it really helps with, so love that. All right, then I have some powders, and this is so crazy for me, like I just need to say, if you've watched me for a while now, the only powder I would use was the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. Like, I could not use loose powders. For my skin, they just didn't work, and I couldn't figure it out. But sitting in Quarantino has really taught me so much different tips and tricks about using more loose powders. So this Dermablend loose powder, this is the translucent, gives you the most airbrushed, flawless finish to your skin. You can use this for anything. You can set your under eyes with it. It really helps brighten. I like to set my whole face with it. So I have a little, I didn't bring it out here, just like a little sponge. What did that come with? It came with one of the powders that I got, whatever. And I just pat it onto my skin. Not like, you're not using a huge poof and like powders going everywhere, but just a little bit of it and pat it into your skin. Your skin looks airbrushed and just mattified and absolutely gorgeous, but it's not heavy. Like, it just leaves this beautiful powder on your face. It's so good. It's beautiful. You get a ton of it. And Dermablend has a great reputation for like really good coverage and stuff like that. Obviously this is translucent, but I love this to set my makeup. Then I have the Maybelline Fit Me powder in light medium 20. Shout out to my girl Amber. I love and adore you. She uses this in so many of her makeup tutorials, and her skin is absolutely flawless. I love this, especially this color, to set my entire face, even my under eyes, everything. It's so good. I use it the same way with a little sponge and just pat it all over my face, set my under eyes. It has like a warmer tone to it, so it's so pretty on the skin and just mattifies and really smooths out any imperfections. I love it. And then lastly for powders is the Huda Beauty Setting Powder in Cupcake. Did I use this under my eyes today? Yes, I set my under eyes with this today. I can't even remember. And the formula is just amazing. It's super, super fine powder, and to brighten the under eyes is just perfect, amazing. I love this color. It really just does such a good job at brightening your under eyes, and the finish of it is just beautiful and seamless. All right, next I have a couple lip products, and I just feel like I need a reapplication of my lip gloss, so I'm just gonna do that while I talk about it. So clearly this is a lip gloss I have on today. It is the Kiko Cosmetics 3D Hydra Gloss in the number 19. Oh, I just love it. I think it's so pretty, so perfect, like the perfect top to a nude lip. I love the formula. Your lips just like look wet and juicy. It's not sticky at all. It's like the perfect gloss. So this is one by Kiko, number 19. It's just perfect. And then one of my other favorite glosses, this is so good, is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid. I have the shade Amber. I love this shade. It's like this beautiful, warmy, nudie Gorgina. Obsessed. So good. Not sticky. Amazing. All right. This liquid lip by Maybelline. The color is Driver, 55 Driver. This is the most beautiful nude. So it's not like a pinky nude. It's more of like a warm, like beige nude. It's so good. I'm obsessed. Like, if you can see the color of it, it's my go-to nude lately. Like, if I'm not wearing a gloss, which I've been very glossy gal lately, if I'm not wearing a gloss, this is what I'm wearing. It's like, I used to be obsessed with Too Faced Child Star. This is what I'm obsessed with. The Maybelline Superstay in 55 Driver. All right, for lip liners, because I am obsessed with lining my lips, it makes like my life a whole new place. This lip liner by the Lady Gaga's brand, the Haus, I don't know how to say it, Haus Laboratories. I love this shade in the shade. I think it's Endpoint. I think that's the color of it. I'll link the exact one below, don't worry. I just ordered this on Amazon randomly. It came up when I was searching. I think I was looking for Nyx Lip Liners, and this brand came up, and I was like, oh my god, Lady Gaga's brand. So it's really, really good. I really like the formula. It's the perfect like nudie beige lip liner. And then these lip liners by KKW, they are so good. I've been using these more than my Kylie ones. That's why I brought these out. I was very selective with what I chose to bring out today. So this one's super dark. I did, if you follow me on Instagram, I did an Instagram reel on like the most beautiful brown lip. And for my skin tone at least, the shade is 2.5. It's so gorgeous. It's like this really deep brown. And then what I'm wearing today is her lip liner in number 1 is the lip liner I have on today. It's like the perfect cool tone brown lip liner. It's absolutely perfect. They glide on, they're creamy, they last all day. Like literally all my lipstick will be off and I just have my lip liner around my mouth at the end of the day. They're so good. Can't recommend them enough. Oopsie, I forgot a lipstick. I forgot 2 lipsticks. Wait, did I do lipstick yet? Oh yeah. What am I doing? So this is also by KKW. These nude lipsticks are so good. They're not matte. They're like a very creamy formula. This is the shade 2. It's absolutely perfect. Her nudes are just spot on. Like they're so good. Whatever skin tone you have, go into Ulta. They have a bunch of them and you can just get your perfect nude. I love number 2. And then this is what I'm wearing today. Obsessed with Tarte Skinny Dip. Tarte is like my jam. I freaking love Tarte. And this lipstick in Skinny Dip is my freaking go-to. It's what I have on under my gloss. It's like my go-to under my gloss shade. It's kind of matte, I think. All right, moving on to bronzer. This isn't really a bronzer, but it's what I've been using to bronze my face. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in Medium Deep. It's so gorgeous because it's not too harsh and like pigmented, I would say, as a normal bronzer, but it gives you that natural, beautiful bronzy glow to your skin. So I just use this with a bronzer brush and do all the places over where my contour is. I love this tip to use a like a loose setting powder in a deeper tone than your skin as a bronzer. Looks beautiful. For blush, I have the Nars blush in Gaiety. Like, it's literally neon pink, but it comes out so gorgeous on your cheeks. I absolutely love this. You know how Kylie Jenner has that really like light under eye with the really light pink cheeks? That's what you'll get from this blush. Speaking of my girl Kai Kai, the blush queen herself, I have 2 shades from her that I am obsessed with. This one is Pink Dreams, which will also give you that super pretty light pink look on the apples of your cheeks. And then I have Kitten Baby. I just love the names, they're so funny. Which is more of a like peachy tone, also like an more peachy orangey for the apples of your cheeks, and this is the one I have on today. And then lastly, I didn't bring out any eyeshadow palettes because it's just like I literally use so many that I don't even know, and I don't really have a favorite. But 2 mascaras that are so bomb.com is the Maybelline the Falsies. I absolutely love this mascara. It's so good, doesn't flake, really lifts your lashes. And then this is one that I got on the Tarte sale, is the Tartiste mascara. It's what I have on today under my lashes, and I love the wand of it. Tarte's mascaras are where it's at. They're so good, and these are like my 2 go-to all year long. Alright guys, that is everything from me today. Like I said, everything will be linked below. If you haven't been watching my Vlogmas, go over, check out my Vlogmas. I uploading every other day until Christmas or after Christmas. Thank you again so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.